Hello guys, welcome to another one of my little videos. Today I want to share with you something that is a huge part of my childhood Star Wars memories. What I'm about to show you was Star Wars for me when I was about 10, 11, or even younger. Because back then we didn't even have a VCR. We used to have a VCR when I was really little, and then it broke, and there was a couple of years where we didn't have a VCR at all. And I saw Star Wars on TV when I was a kid, and then I saw it on VHS when the 1997 special edition came out. But the VHS I saw was rented from a video rental store, so I didn't actually own the movies on VHS for at least a couple of years of me being a huge fan of Star Wars. But around the same time, in 1997, this came out. And what this is a Star Wars sticker album. As you can see, this one's nearly empty. But that's not my original one. I had this when I was a kid, and to give you the full story, because this album, it has all these Star Wars pictures, which at the time I had no internet, so having access to Star Wars pictures wasn't something I took for granted. So having all these images from Star Wars was fucking amazing for me. And of course, as you can see here, it was a storybook, so it had the story of the movies described. So for at least 2 or 3 years, this was how I re-experienced Star Wars instead of actually watching it. But before I even got my own copy of this, a friend of mine had it, so I would just go over to his house and flip through it, and then I borrowed it from him, and I actually used a typewriter to copy the text from this album, and I did my own illustrations and stuff. Unfortunately, I have lost this artifact. If I ever find it, I will definitely show you, but I can't find it. But anyway, later I was able to get my own copy of this album, which is this one. And as you can see, it's a lot more beat up. This one I actually ordered off of eBay, and it's in near mint condition. Whereas this is the actual one that I owned as a kid. And as you can see, it's got a lot more stickers in it, but not only stickers. I would actually put in all kinds of Star Wars images that I could find in other places. Like this one here is a Pog. I don't know if you guys even remember Pogs, but that was a thing. This one actually is from a popsicle. And this is a memory that I have in around this time, must have been 97, 98. I went to a holiday in Spain. And again, like Star Wars wasn't that huge here, so there wasn't a lot of Star Wars merchandise, but in Spain there was. And they had these popsicles with Star Wars pictures in them. So that was basically my favorite part of the whole holiday. Never mind the beach. The most exciting thing for me was that they had these Star Wars popsicles that I could collect Star Wars images. And also in shops they had Star Wars action figures. And of course they were really expensive, so my parents wouldn't buy them for me. But I would just go to the stores there and look at the Star Wars action figures. And so that was the most exciting part of the holiday for me, looking at Star Wars stuff, being in Spain. Yeah, here are some more Pogs, and these here came out of chewing gum. These are like cut out from magazines and stuff. Yeah, this one you can see it's really beat up, but this is how I experienced Star Wars when I was when I was like 10 or 11. Also, the stories in these albums were very short. They didn't go into a lot of detail about the story. So I actually filled in the details on my own in some places. And what recently came in the mail is this. This is what the sticker packs looked like. I remember, again, I didn't really have any money of my own, so I couldn't buy a lot of them. Only when I got some small pocket money, so these were a real treasure for me. So it really fills me with nostalgia to see these. And I ordered from eBay, and these actually come from Serbia. I ordered a couple of these packs, but also a complete collection of the stickers. I think someone somewhere in Serbia found a huge box of these old sticker packs, opened them all and made full collections, and is now selling them for quite a good price. So when I saw this, I absolutely had to buy a collection of these stickers. And what I'm gonna do now is take this mint condition album and put in all these stickers. Okay, so here's the album. And I'm gonna start looking through these stickers and trying to find the right ones. Oh, there's I suppose I got these three packs. So I think each is this one's Return of the Jedi that I already opened. This one's probably Star Wars. I think they might even be already sorted by the number, so that's great. So yeah, so this one's for Star Wars. So let's get it open. Grab some scissors here. And carefully open this. Wouldn't want to damage it. And let's see. Yes, number 1. Number 2, Emperor Palpatine. So yeah, no need to look through these. They're already sorted. You can see this actually came out in, I think, 1996, but it's already got special edition imagery in it. So let me actually just flip through these so you can see them. Some are actually like this. Here we got some, see, here you can see that it's got some special edition imagery in it. We've got the Ronto here. that I so painstakingly rontoscoped out of Despecialized. Another special edition image. But interestingly, and I suppose it uses some matte paintings and stuff, like you can see here. Also in the Return of the Jedi section, the Sarlacc monster depicted here is actually the original one, without the tentacles and all that. Here we got some Cantina Band. This also the new special edition creature. Special edition Falcon. But back then I didn't mind in the slightest, because I was super excited about Star Wars in general, and I didn't really care whether it was the special edition or the original. That was only later that I actually saw the original version on VHS and decided that that was the version that I wanted to watch. But back then, actually, the special edition was a lot more fresh in my mind, because at this point I'd only seen the original version on TV when I was about 5 years old. I'm gonna speed up a little bit here. Okay. There are some awesome images here. I'm actually tempted to order another set just so I could put these stickers in places, you know. Oh, and now we're actually getting to Empire. So this was Star Wars. And here are some Empire images. I'm pretty sure this image wasn't even in the movie at all. Like, I've been through it. I've been through this scene frame by frame, and I don't remember ever seeing this angle of Luke reaching for the lightsaber like this. I might be wrong, but this might be another one that's not actually in the movie. Oh, this is actually a 3-image one. This really fills me with nostalgia looking at these. And my whole Star Wars collection is sort of a realization of my childhood dreams. You know, like I said before, there weren't any Star Wars action figures that could be bought in the Czech Republic when I was a kid, and even if they could be, I don't think my parents would have bought me a lot of them. We weren't super rich or anything, so um, so I don't think even if there were Star Wars action figures available here back then, I don't think I would have gotten a lot of them. I would probably get a few for Christmas and stuff. But so then when I started, having some of my own money, when I was older, and I went for a trip to Britain when I was about 16, I think. That's when I bought my first Star Wars action figure, the A New Hope Luke. Cool. And yeah, and then that was sort of a realization of a childhood dream for me. Of course, I never played with them anymore. I just put them on my shelf, and then I bought more and more. Looking at this, I'm not sure about the angle. It might be the original version. It's kind of blown out, and actually that's probably the angle before the camera turns. These are just beautiful. Actually, let me flip through the album some more for you. So '97 special edition Jabba, of course. Okay, so here we are. This is The Empire Strikes Back. Oh, and in the middle, there's this part that's sort of, what do you call it? It's sort of like a photo paper, very smooth paper that you can actually take the stickers off if you wanna. I don't think it would work anymore on these that are already there, but here you've got the Mos Eisley Cantina aliens. Interestingly enough, you've got the Wolfman here, even though he was erased from the special edition. Well, my camera battery is running out, so I'm gonna have to end this video now. Let me just flip through the rest of the album. So I really hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane with me. And that's it for today. May the Schwartz be with you.